Hey, and welcome. My name is Monica. I'm a food consultant and a menu planner for cafes and special occasions. Today's video is all about breakfast. Yes, I'm going to show you how to make 3 yummy breakfasts under just 10 minutes. So let's get started.
The first recipe is old-fashioned pancakes. Begin by combining 3/4 cup of milk with 2 tablespoons of white vinegar and let it sit for 5 minutes to curdle up. Crack open 1 egg and slightly beat it. Now we are going to mix in the dry ingredients. Begin by adding 1 cup of flour and break the lumps if any. Add in 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 1½ teaspoon of baking powder, quarter teaspoon of baking soda and quarter teaspoon of salt, and that's it. Now we are gonna combine this, give it a good mix and make sure it is well combined. Next, add the beaten egg to the milk vinegar mixture and add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, or you can even add butter. Next, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence and give it a good mix. Let it all combine well, and now we are going to add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients and give it a good stir. Do not overmix the batter, just break the lumps and mix it well until everything is well combined. Let the batter sit for 5 minutes. Next, in a medium hot pan, brush in some butter and scoop a ladle of the batter and spread it evenly. In 15 seconds, you will see small bubbles start to appear, which means the pancake is cooked in one side and you have to flip it the other side and cook it for just 10 seconds. Repeat the process with the remaining batter. Now the hot pancakes are ready. For the toppings, I'm gonna add some orange slices and some crushed pistachios, but the options are endless. You can go crazy with the toppings, like you can add apples, strawberries, blueberries, bananas and choco chips. Finally, I'm gonna drizzle some honey syrup, and that's it. The hot pancakes are ready to be gulped. The second recipe for today is mushroom and bell pepper quesadilla. This recipe is so delicious, versatile and easy to make. Begin by chopping 1 onion finely and half of the bell pepper, and then we are going to chop 1½ cup of mushrooms. As I mentioned, this recipe is so versatile. You can throw in whatever you like, from salamis, sausages to spinach and corn. Next, in a pan, drizzle some olive oil and add in the chopped mushroom and let it cook for 3 to 4 minutes. Once the mushrooms are cooked, add in some pepper powder and give it a good stir. We are going to transfer this to a separate bowl, and to the same pan, drizzle a bit of olive oil and add in the chopped onions. Let the onions cook for a minute or two, and then we are going to add in a bit of salt and the chopped bell peppers. Combine the mixture well and let it cook for a minute. Finally, we are going to add a bit of pepper powder and the cooked mushrooms and combine well. That's it, our stuffing is ready to go. Next, for the tortillas, I'm going to use my regular roti dough. You can use store-bought tortillas or even leftover rotis. Now let's start assembling. Place the tortilla. If you want to add any spread to it, you can very well go ahead and do it. I like to keep mine very simple. Add the cooked bell pepper and mushroom mixture and spread it evenly onto the tortilla. Next, I'm gonna add some regular cheese and grate some mozzarella cheese directly onto the tortilla and place the other tortilla on top. This combo of 2 cheeses elevates the taste. You can also add cheddar and mozzarella cheese combo. Now we are gonna grill it in the griller for 5 minutes. You can also cook it on a stove top for 5 minutes with a closed lid until the cheese melts. Once done, bring it to the cutting board and slice it evenly and enjoy it with your favorite dipping sauce. This is so versatile and quick. You can make it with the leftover rotis, and don't forget the cheese. For the final dish, we are gonna make breakfast frittata, which is similar to an omelette. This recipe is quick and can be whipped up under 7 minutes. Begin by chopping 1 onion and 1 tomato. You can also use cherry tomatoes if you have it in hand. I'm using the regular tomato. Next, I'm going to chop 1.5 cups of spinach. As mentioned, this recipe is so versatile. You can go ahead and chop some sausages and add to it, even some corn, mushrooms as per your likings. Now take a bowl and crack open 6 eggs and beat it nicely. This recipe easily serves for 2 people. Now let's whip up the frittata. In a pan, add 2 teaspoons of oil and the chopped onions and give it a stir and let it cook for a minute. Add a bit of salt and give it a stir. Next we are going to add in the tomatoes. Give it a stir and let it cook for a minute or 2. Now we are going to add the chopped spinach and give it a mix. Look at the color, it's such a treat to our eyes, and believe me, it just tastes awesome. So it should cook in a couple of minutes. Add a bit of water to deglaze the pan if needed. Now we are gonna add the beaten egg mixture into the pan and give it a good mix. And finally we are gonna add some cheese. I have added a blend of 2 cheeses, mozzarella and the regular cheese, and give it a good mix. Add in some seasonings. I'm using oregano and some pepper powder. Sprinkle some salt on top of it if you wish and cover the lid. Let it stay for 5 minutes until the omelette is fully cooked and it's fluffy inside and the edges are brown. Garnish it with some chili flakes and seasonings of your choice. This recipe is extremely healthy and so delicious and a must try for all the Weight Watchers out there. Okay, now let's slice the frittata and transfer it to a plate and serve it piping hot.
So I hope you enjoy watching the video. Thank you so much. Do try these recipes and let me know how it turned out in the comment section. Also like and subscribe and show me lots of love. Thank you.